Institute on Religious Life presents Vocation Harvest.
Hello, I am Sister Inviolata, Mukhaabi, OSB. I'm a missionary Benedictine sister. We are based out of Norfolk, Nebraska, here in the United States. But otherwise, we are an international Benedictine congregation. I am from Kenya originally, but I'm here on a mission assignment to the US. I want to talk about my vocation story. I think the first time I realized I wanted to become a sister, I was in second grade. That is very young, but that is the first time I thought about it. And that's because my aunt, the sister to my mom, joined the convent at that particular time. So that was like something that drew me to that. As the years went by, I kind of lost that. But then when I got to the 8th grade, I actively began, participating in my church. And that desire came back when I was in the 8th grade. And I started thinking about what will I want to do with my life as I grow up. And it came back that I wanted to be a missionary because I loved meeting other people, sharing Christ with them. And I thought, yeah, I would love to be a missionary. I wanted something that I would do without feeling like I'm being hindered, without feeling that I'm being tied down to something else. And so I thought, well, to do that effectively, I should revisit my desire to become a sister. As I was doing that, I had very good friends in high school. I had a very good parish priest who actually helped me up. He was able to share with me different resources out there. I had very good friends, my friends in high school, who kind of helped me make that dream a reality, like by affirming my choice and stuff like that. And of course, my prayer life was very, very central to that. I had to bring all this to God in prayer. And just by talking with people who knew me, like, would this actually work? Or am I just dreaming it up? And all those things just helped me to kind of sort through my own confusion of my discernment. What do I want? In my local diocese back home, we have a community of nuns who belong to the diocese. But I didn't feel called to belong to that. I wanted a missionary congregation. And so the seminarians came in very handy because they were exposed to different religious communities and they helped me discover that there is a missionary Benedictine congregation out there. And they referred me to them and I started communicating with the sisters. They were super cool. And I went to visit them and honestly, that was it. I went to visit the sisters. I loved them. I loved their prayer life. I just felt at home. And I thought, yeah, this is what I want to become. And 17 years later, I'm a missionary Benedictine sister. And it has been an incredible journey of sharing life in the community. I think to me, that is the biggest gift I was given as a sister. I come from a very large family and I didn't want to lose that. And so being a part of a Benedictine community has given me that focus, that central unit of I can be out there doing all these ministries, but then at the end of the day, I belong to this particular community. We do things together, you pray together, you eat together, you share your day. I kind of like that. And so community life has been really, really very, very important for me. Every life has a challenge of its own. And I just mentioned community life. Community life is very challenging because you don't get to choose whom to live with. You pretty much end up in the community and you realize you're all there seeking the same thing, moving towards the same goal. You're totally different and yet you have to live together. That is a challenge. And when I manage to live my community life, when I feel very happy in the community life, I know I'm being the best religious I can be. And therefore, that is just my whole take on religious life. You make it what you want it to be because you are responding to a call. You're responding to a call. And even though God has this plan laid out for you, He needs your participation in actually realizing that. For people out there discerning religious life, yeah, there will be fears, there will be challenges, but you have to trust yourself and trust in God.
For more information about the religious life, visit religiouslife.com.